Next, it's a female contestant, LaTice, everyone. Give it up for LaTice.
Come on, keep that going, y'all. Yay! I am so happy. I just want to thank everybody for being here because you're not home watching Honey Boo Boo. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right? That is just too much. It's too much. Let me tell you, reality TV has taken a horrible turn with that show, okay? But I've already had a love-hate relationship with reality TV because what happens, right? You have regular people becoming famous for doing absolutely nothing, right? Now there are all these celebrities. But I have a love-hate relationship because I hate the fact that I love watching them so much. I do. I hate them. And I remember, do you remember when Jersey Shore first came out? Everybody was in uproar, especially Italians. All Italians were pissed off. Y'all were mad. And I was like, listen, settle down, Italian people. I have 3 words for you. Flavor of love. Thank you. Thank you. And look, if we have to watch that cockroach try to find a mate, all right? Y'all going to watch Jersey Shore and like it, goddammit. That's all I'm saying, all right? And you have issues with that. I can't stand it. But then, you know what? I love watching, like, Dancing with the Stars. Yeah, anybody watch Dancing with the Stars? I love Dancing with the Stars. Thank you. But here's the thing. I loved it best when Macy Gray was on there. Do you remember when Macy Gray was on there? Now, if you don't know who she is, she's a phenomenal performer. She's a singer. She's got the big afro, looks like a Q-tip, you know? She's a really good singer, but she dispelled all the myths of black people being able to dance. She fucked it up. She messed it up, all right? She got kicked off. She was the first one off on the second week, and she just made us look bad. But here's what I wanted to happen. Instead of her do her final farewell dance, you know what I wanted to happen? I wanted the spotlight to come on her and the microphone to just come up out of the floor and she just start singing. I try to say goodbye and I choke. Try to walk away and I stumbled. I'm like, yeah, bitch, you stumbled right on that dance floor. Horrible. She was horrible. But here's my plan, all right? Real quick, this is my plan to get back at all reality TV. Y'all ready to hear this? I'm going to get my own show. Y'all ready for the LaTice show? Yeah? All right. Here's the premise. It's going to be me watching reality TV and becoming famous for that. Fucking brilliant! Yes! And I already have the title picked out. It's called, Oh No, That Bitch Didn't Just Say That. I swear, it's crazy. You know, I was out in Vegas last week. I was able to perform in the World Series of Comedy. It was funny that when Joel brought me up, he was like, it's a female comic. Because actually the host there actually introed me by saying, are you guys ready for a lady? And I'm like, holy shit, right? Because I didn't hear that. What I heard was, are you ready for a vagina? I'm like, that is the kiss of death. Now, not my vagina. Actually being brought up as this is a female comedian. I was like, oh my gosh, it was crazy. But I did. I had a good time in Vegas. But on my way to Vegas, my stop was in Phoenix. Anybody familiar with the Skybox airport there in Phoenix? That's where I had to stop before I went to Vegas. And I found out they have an airport chapel. Did you know this? There's an airport chapel at the Phoenix Skybox. Now, this worried me, though, because first of all, you don't want to think about anything horrible happening in the sky and people crashing. No, you don't. But when that announcement came on, I'm like, why do they have a chapel here? It worried me. So I'm like, you know what? But here's the thing. I can't imagine somebody being so anxious. You know, star-crossed lovers meet at the Skybox Airport in Phoenix because they just can't wait to get to Las Vegas, so they want to get married there. They're like, forget it. Forget being married in front of Elvis, right? We're going to get married by Carlos, the sky cap and the shoe shine. Let's do this shit, right? Now that's commitment right there. That's real commitment. But I'm married. I met my husband online, and I swear to you that's the last time I go to Craigslist to find a mate. It's not working out. Marriage is hard, and we live in the suburbs. I'm from Jersey. Any Jersey people in the house? Yeah, Jersey? No? Just me? A couple titty claps. They're really fun here. Yeah, I'm from Jersey, and I live in white suburbia, so I'm very comfortable with all the white people here. Yeah. All gonna sing Kumbaya, yes, later on. But I do. I live in the burbs, and I have to tell you, I live on a cul-de-sac. Did you know that's the tops in white suburbia? Cul-de-sac. You know about the cul-de-sac? It's just, you know. And I do. I love my cul-de-sac, but what I've figured out is actually means white neighborhood with no way out. Yes, but I do. I love living in the burbs. I really do. And still in 2012, people are surprised to see me. Like, you live here? I've been your neighbor for 10 years. But I get asked crazy questions a lot. They're like, so LaTice, like, oh my God. So, like, how did you hear about our town? I'm like, it's cool. My husband's white. Yeah, which is how I got hit. Yes, because you know they only have that one black per household rule there. I love it. I do. I love the burbs. And my husband is white. Now let me just tell you, he is Icelandic and Czechoslovakian. Right. I found the whitest white man on the face of the earth. Did I not? Yes. And it's so funny, a lot of people like to tease me, they're like, oh, LaTice, you're a sellout because you married a white dude. I'm like, no, because none of his ancestors own any of mine. That's why we're still together. Yes. Good. I do. I dog my husband a lot because marriage is hard. And you know, I always say, like, everybody's always, you know, happily married a lot. Have you heard this? We have 54 years over here. We got 30. We have a lot of years in this room. And I have to tell you, like, happily married is an oxymoron. Like social disease. Thank you. Some of you chuckled. The rest of you didn't laugh. It's cool. It could be for one of two reasons, right? Either you are very happy in your marriage or relationship. Congratulations. Or you're not quite sure what an oxymoron is. Right, so I'm going to go with the latter, okay? So real quick, oxymorons when you put two words together that don't really belong. You know, kind of like Palin in politics. Or Ryan Seacrest in straight. Yes, or Wendy Williams in female. How you doing? I hate Wendy Williams, I swear. You know what? I hate Wendy Williams probably about as much as I hate Flo, the Progressive Insurance lady. I hate Flo. Now look, some of you might like her. I get it. She's quirky. She's getting everybody these great deals on Progressive Insurance. I get it. But here's where Flo messed up, all right? Flo had a commercial where she helped one couple get the deal, and it was one black couple. Yes, I'm going there. One black couple, she got the deal. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, this big blue dollar sign comes dancing out. She's like, go big money. I'm like, why do black people have to have the dancing dollar sign? This is some bullshit right here. Right? Came dancing out like Bojangles and shit, like da-da. Right? Even the black people in the commercial were like, who the fuck? Who ordered the dollar sign, dude? Like, what? But you know, it's crazy because commercials do that shit. Like, you don't realize it. You're watching this commercial and like, what just happened? What am I watching? What are they trying to sell me? I don't know if you ever saw this Yoplait yogurt commercial where the lady goes into the dry cleaners to have her clothes taken in because she's lost all the fabulous weight. Eating the Yoplait yogurt, of course, because obviously this is the only thing she's been eating for like a year. So she goes to get her clothes taken in, but the lady behind the counter doesn't understand. Out, in. So she's like, no. Here's two things wrong with this commercial, all right? First of all, who even does that anymore? Show of hands, are we taking our clothes to get altered at the dry cleaners? No, you give the clothes away and you buy new clothes, right? In a smaller size. That's number one. Number two, the lady behind the counter wasn't even Asian, so what dry cleaner are we even talking about here, people? Just needed to be real. My name is LaTice. That is my time. Thank you so much.
Keep it going for LaTice, everybody.